What's up everybody? Dilla, MinimalistSurvival.com. What you're looking at is my new Kelty Super Tioga external frame backpack. My beautiful wife just scored this for me at a garage sale for 10 bucks, if you can believe that. So what I've done is transferred most of the things I think into it to use it as a primary bug out bag. Now this bug out bag this is not an overnight bag. This is not a get home bag. This is a bug out bag. You would pack this bag to be gone for a considerable amount of time. So it has a lot of stuff in it. It's not extremely heavy. The bag itself probably weighs somewhere between 20 and 30 pounds. I can easily lift it overhead with one hand. I mean, it's not bad. The things that aren't in there now is food or water. Food, I usually will take some Minute Rice, Quick Oats, Bear Creek soup mixes, things that you do not have to cook for long periods of time. Something where you can bring a cup of water to a boil, toss in a few tablespoons of rice, take it off the heat, put the lid on, wait for that rice to come to, and go to work. Obviously you'll be lacking in the delicious flavors of your home life, but it will be enough to sustain you and keep you alive. So it's about 100 degrees outside, so I elected to do this indoors. I hope you don't mind. However, for you guys, I added this plant right here to give the illusion of doing this little review here in the jungle. So let's get started. So the first thing I have when I crack the top is a 100% wool Pendleton flannel. An OD green 100% cotton t-shirt, and a pair of Columbia Sportswear zip-off pants. So you have pants and shorts, killing two birds with one stone. You want to do that as often as possible. It almost makes me choke when I say it. I'm really not a gear whore, I promise. This is a Patagonia Nano Puff synthetic down puffy coat. This thing is awesome. I love it. I'll pack it into its pocket like you saw, and I'll use it for a pillow when I'm asleep if I need it. This thing works great. Very warm, extremely lightweight. I think the whole thing weighs like 9 ounces. You just can't beat it. It's a rain jacket. 100% waterproof, breathable, ultralight rain jacket without hood. I don't like a hood on my rain jacket. I wear a bucket hat instead. I feel hoods trap heat too much, and they limit your peripheral vision, and they cover your ears, makes it harder to hear. So I elected to go no hood on my rain jacket. Some Red Ledge rain pants. These just go over the top of everything. Super waterproof. They work really well. Sea to Summit dry bag. In here I have 2 pairs of merino wool socks and a complete set, top and bottom, of Icebreaker merino wool base layer. This is the water filter setup that I have featured in my ultimate lightweight, ultralight backpacker water filter. It's all gravity fed. This thing, I've been putting it through its paces. I've probably put over 50 gallons through it. So far it's worked flawlessly. This thing is amazing. I cannot recommend this thing highly enough. Integral Designs Siltarp 3. This is a 10 by 12 Siltarp. Extremely lightweight, extremely waterproof, and very durable. It's another must-have item. The cordage is already attached to all four corners, and I have a 50-foot in there for a ridgeline as well. My E&O hammock. All of this stuff is featured in my how to string or tie up a hammock and tarp setup. And that does it for my top compartment. On the bottom of my main compartment, Sea to Summit dry bag with the Event technology. This is my sleeping bag. It is a REI sub-kilo. It's a 20-degree bag. Weighs 1 pound, 10 ounces, 750 power down. This sleeping bag is totally off the hook. Love it. Sunglasses. Don't leave home without them. Here's a bucket hat I got for nothing. Spray painted it camo. Survival tin. It says a lot of my survival kit stuff in it. This is featured in my survival kit video. If you want to know what's inside, go check it out. Beanie. Gloves. These are just the cheapo cotton stretchy magic gloves. I have one pair with fingers cut off and one pair that are full. I wear them like bum gloves. You know, you can wear them both or you can wear either or. They work really well. Another lighter. And my Princeton Tech EOS headlamp. Waterproof headlamp. It's a great headlamp. LED, obviously. It's a great deal. Becker BK9 setup. This is featured in my Becker BK9 EDC kit video. Check it out. Some good stuff in there. "100 feet, 1,400 pound test Dyneema line." This is a 3 mil thickness, 5-gallon plastic bag. Toilet paper. Platypus water bottle. "100% cotton bandana." This is kind of cool. This is cephalexin. This is an antibiotic. For those of you who don't already know this, you can go on the internet, whether you get it on eBay or any other website. They sell antibiotics like these. This is cephalexin. The ingredients are all listed. It's just 100%, 500 milligram capsules of cephalexin. There's 100 capsules here, enough to do a few courses of antibiotic treatments. You can get amoxicillin, you can get penicillin, you can get ampicillin, you can get all kinds of antibiotics. And these, believe it or not, are for fish tanks. They say they're not for human consumption. However, rather than die, I'm eating fish antibiotics. So I picked up a set. I think they're about 30 bucks. They don't cost a lot. They'll keep for a very long time. Something I think everyone should jump on board while you can still get them. Have a month's supply of 1-a-day vitamins, because you're not going to get all of your nutrients out of minute rice. Some Dr. Bronner's soap for just about anything you can imagine. This is full of ibuprofen, a couple muscle relaxers, and some Imodium AD for good old Montezuma. 100% DEET. Get the good stuff. Don't get off. It's like 7%. This is all like 98% DEET. Purell, chapstick, Ace bandage. This This is my GSI Soloist cook set. I've already gone over this in another video as well. This is in my cat food tin stove video. Check it out if you want to see how this works. This thing is pretty awesome. I'm really happy with it, so check that video out if you're interested. I think it'd be a good setup for a lot of people, so check it out. This is just a rain fly. This is 100% siliconized Cordura. Goes around the whole bag, covers the whole bag, waterproofs. I usually put it over at night. The cool thing about external frame bags is they have the frame, so when you set them on the ground, they're actually setting on the frame. The contents in the bag will not get wet. You can also use the frame at the top, hang it from a tree if you don't want critters getting up into your bag, and just put the Cordura frame fly over the whole bag and frame, and you won't have any dampness due to morning dew or downpour or whatever. These things work great. And these are my MSR groundhog steaks. I showed you these and demonstrated these in my how to tie and set up a hammock and tarp setup for camping. Check that video out. These steaks are phenomenal. You really can't go wrong with them. So they don't weigh anything. Again, ultra lightweight. Definitely worth packing. That about does it. Now I know what you're thinking. Well, he left out something that I think is rather important, and I totally agree, and that would be guns and ammo. However, rather than just throw them in my bag, I have different setups for different situations. Now, if I was to bug out all alone, I think it would be in my best interest to take something like this. This was my grandfather's. This is a Ruger Single 6 22 long rifle. I would take this if I was going alone, surely because 22 is super reliable, very accurate, extremely accurate, and you can carry and hold about 1,000 rounds in a sock. So the ammo takes up zero space. The guns are very reliable, very easy to shoot, and they're very accurate. You can kill deer with the 22. You can kill a squirrel with the 22. So 22 is a great all-purpose round. I think, in my opinion, is probably the best bushcraft survival situation round that you can get would be a 22 long rifle. So I would take this Ruger Single 6, and I would take this Remington 597 22 to go with it. So I'd have a long gun and a pistol, or revolver rather, that would both shoot 22. Now ideally, I would have my family with me to bug out. And if that was the case, my wife would have her bug out bag, and she would have the 22 rifle and the 22 handgun. So she would carry the 22s, and what I would carry would be this. I would have my Smith & Wesson 686 Plus 357 Magnum. It's all stainless, 357 Magnum. This thing is a tank. Love this thing. Can't go wrong with this. I would take this 357 and I would take this 357. This is a Marlin 1894 Cowboy. This thing shoots 357 Magnum, and it shoots them well. You'd have no problem shooting game with this gun. And what I've done is I've basically given myself a rifle and a handgun that shoot one cartridge. So I could realistically just throw a handful of rounds in my pocket and shoot both rifle or pistol, depending on the situation. And I think 22 long rifle and I think 357 Magnum are two sound choices for bushcraft use. So that about does it for my setup. That's my general bug out bag. Obviously I would tailor different things to different situations depending on what happened or what the case was. But I got to keep this under 15 minutes. I'm not going to run over again like I did last time. So I'm going to let you all go. Hope you enjoyed my video. Hope you learned something. Jay Dilla signing out, MinimalistSurvival.com.